Welcome to another episode of Ask the Mortgage Trainer, brought to you by Complete Mortgage Processing. Today's topic is why job shadowing fails. A few weeks ago, a wonderful member of our community reached out to us saying that the recent new hire training she did was an epic fail. She used the job shadowing method for her new hires and was super frustrated because both she and the majority of her team members are very experienced at loan processing. Deidre had seen our processing training many times but felt she could save money and get things done faster by keeping the training in-house. After all, she was receiving her own files back from underwriting with little to no underwriting conditions. When volume began to increase, it was clear that Deidre needed more staff. Pairing the new hires with a veteran team member seemed like a natural thing to do. Unfortunately, it didn't go so well for Deidre's crew. 4 out of 5 new team members didn't make the cut. The file turnaround time increased significantly, error rates went up, and the number of underwriting conditions per file was higher than ever. One new hire threw in the towel and quit before she was fired. The time and money savings that Deidre anticipated were out the window. When new hires fail after being trained by an experienced team member, does it mean that they're not capable of learning the job? Absolutely not. What it does mean is that there's a huge disconnect, a disconnect that could easily be resolved with an effective training method. There are a variety of approaches that could work. You just have to be realistic about the environment that you're working with and know your desired outcome. There are many reasons why job shadowing can fail when training a new loan processor. Let's explore 3 of the most common situations. Job shadowing fail number 1. The job shadowing is done in a haphazard way with no real structure or objective. Both the mentor and the trainee have to be prepared for job shadowing to be successful. We highly recommend having a structure in place that includes specific days and times for the mentoring to take place. Both parties should know the role they play in the success or failure of the training sessions. Additionally, there should be a benchmark to determine if the experience truly has value. If the performance standard is not met by the end of the job shadowing period, a backup plan should be put in place to address that issue. Maybe the training gets extended for a few weeks, or the trainee gets paired with another team member to broaden their knowledge of loan processing principles. Job shadowing fail number 2. The mentor is too busy to explain what is being done and to answer questions. I remember being paired with the most experienced person in the office when I was hired as a processing manager. The time with her was incredibly awkward since none of her regular tasks had been delegated to anyone during our shadowing time. We faced constant interruptions from team members who had questions or needed help. My mentor kept excusing herself to put out for urgent fires while I sat there, not knowing what to do. When she returned to her desk, she rushed through my training saying, "Don't worry about that," or "I'll tell you more about that later," or "I'm really sorry, it normally isn't like this." Fortunately, I'm proactive. After the 3rd interruption, I quickly found things I could do during her unexpected departures. I wrote down questions and took the initiative to do some simple things that I already knew how to do that would make her life a little easier. Although I got through it, I felt that I missed out on what could have been a great experience. Job shadowing fail number 3. The mentor is resentful of the assignment. Whether it's accurate or not, some people feel like they're training their new boss, or even worse, their own replacement. So they make a conscious decision to give less than 100%. In other words, they could care less about being a good mentor. They may give the trainee menial tasks or busy work to slow down the progress. And when this happens, the trainee can become frustrated and confused. They never get a clear idea about which skill set they need to learn to become proficient at loan processing. Oftentimes, they're taught uncommon tasks and are left to struggle with the important things that actually need to be done daily. This is a fast walk down the road to failure. It doesn't have to be this way. Just imagine having your new processor team feeling competent and confident in a few short weeks. Our Comprehensive Loan Processing Solutions course addresses job shadow training issues like the ones we just reviewed and even more. During class, we teach participants how to avoid some of the most pressing loan process problems that loan processors face. We also teach them how to reverse engineer a loan file so that they can ensure that no deadlines are missed. We show them how to quickly zero in on details that matter most and exclude unnecessary information. Heaven knows, many loan files are filled with way too much information. We also show them how to clear underwriting conditions quickly and how to get cooperation and quick responses when they're working with third-party vendors like title companies, employers, data verifiers, and others. And also how to spot and resolve common issues that you find with credit reports, title policies, appraisals, and more. In no time, you'll see the kind of results that make a real difference in your file turnaround time. Want to learn more? I bet you do. Just visit our website at completemortgageprocessing.com. You'll find the details about our curriculum and a few options for registering for class. You'll be glad you did.